Hello guys, and welcome back into the gaming cupboard. It's been a couple of weeks. I'm unfortunately one of these people who's now working from home, and it's just been absolutely mental busy. And what would normally be happening this time of year is I'll be out the crack of dawn on the weekends just picking up stuff from the car boot sales, but like everyone else under this lockdown, it's just not happened. So I've managed to pick up a few bits for the last couple of weeks, but nothing compared to what I normally would this time of year or the kind of game wise. But before we kind of go to talk about that, I just want to say a massive thanks to all those content creators on YouTube for the gaming community who are just putting out a stellar amount of videos, putting so much hard work in. So those people who are kind of off work now on lockdown, who are just putting all their energies into YouTube for videos to keep everyone else entertained. It is just absolutely fantastic. There's people who are putting out videos every day. Dana is doing a stellar job with his live streams on an evening. Had a lot of fun doing that with my friend Sean. I was bricking it going into it, but yeah, so much fun. There's so many people coming along supporting. All kinds of new channels coming out of the woodwork, and just people who have been thinking about it, doing it for a while, are now suddenly on board, and suddenly as a result of that, like making content. So massive thanks to that. Sega Zombie doing lockdown streams as well. I'm trying to think who else. Al's been doing live streams. There's been FIFA live streams. Just everyone getting involved. So that has been really brilliant. And when I've had time to try and catch some of these videos and watch some, I've been right there with them and chatting with people in the comments. It's been fantastic. So I have a small selection of games that I've picked up over the last couple of weeks. Like I say, normally I'll be going out and getting some stuff from like the boot sales or CX, but haven't done so much of that this last couple of weeks. We've got in the background today game that I've got for the Sega Saturn, which I've got myself a copy of burned because I can't afford to get one at the moment, but it is Burning Rangers. So, ironically, Burning Rangers. And yeah, one that I still need to give a bit of attention to. I've only just like recently copied it, but I've been told reliably from lots of people that it is an absolute classic. So I'm looking forward to giving that some love. Now, what have we got? What have we picked up in the last couple of weeks? So because the booters aren't there and I can't pick up the kind of games that I would, so I'd flip to get some money or some ones for the collection, I decided I'd put some money into maybe some of the newer games or some newer consoles, because eBay prices are through the flipping roof at the moment. A lot of the stuff I looked at to buy on eBay, the prices, if you look at it like from March, what the selling prices are compared to what they are now, it's flipping ridiculous. They're more than CEX, and I don't understand why, because you can still order from CEX, but some of the ones from CEX are now out of stock because some of the stores are closed. So you have to kind of guess potluck which stores are going to be open to order from, and even so, they say they're out of stock, they're still in stock, but some of those stores are shut. So all of these items have either been purchased from eBay or through a couple of gaming sites I've had online. So we'll get into what we picked up. So the first one I picked up has been on my list of games to kind of watch for a while on eBay. And it's a bit of a strange story behind this game. And yeah, I'll show you what it is. It is Radea Sky Soldier, or The Sky Soldier to give it its full name. So this game was originally designed to be on the Wii, so originally set up with Wii controls, used a Wii remote and a nunchuck, and I think either they kind of missed the boat, I'm not sure exactly, I'm sure someone will tell me in the comments, but it never actually got released on the Wii. They released it on the Wii U, and unfortunately both games I believe are broken. The Wii U one is ridiculous to control and absolutely awful control. The Wii game controls absolutely fine as it should, but you can't actually complete it. It's broken towards the end. So this is a bit of a strange one. I wouldn't say it's definitely not a hidden gem, but it is a game that people just don't know about. So why did I buy it? Well, I bought it because it was brand new, and I think it was about 10-15 quid. It wasn't very much, but this one contains both copies. So you've got the game in there with the Wii copy, and if I can do the David Birdsall flip there, as it's commonly known, you've got the Wii U version in there as well. And it came brand new, complete boxed, all sealed. It's got in it this little booklet here, which is the Wii U booklet. It has also got the Wii booklet in there as well. And if anything, I think it's just got gorgeous artwork, to be honest. That's what kind of drew me to it. Now, I haven't unfortunately given it a play yet, but like I say, it's got the Wii U cover on that side. If I take this out without damaging it, it flips over and it's got the Wii one on the other side. And that's just absolutely gorgeous artwork, and really, really, really looks like, you know, a lot of attention's got into kind of the anime of the game, but unfortunately it just didn't get properly finished. I don't know why, because I think, you know, looking at the game, looking at the style of it, what I've seen online, it looks like it could have been a really kind of fun game, but unfortunately it's just one of these games that's kind of been lost. And I mean, I don't know. I mean, these are the kind of games that become, you know, rare over time because nobody's heard of them, nobody buys them, it never gets finished, and then everyone kind of forgets about it, and then it just turns up in like a Metal Jesus Hidden Gems video like years later. So that was one that was just on my list, and like I say, it came £15 postage, brand new, sealed. I've opened it up to have a look at, and that's about as far as I got. But yeah, really, really happy with that one to add to the collection. Now, another couple of games I've got a couple of Xbox One games. So I've been looking at getting some games for Xbox One for a while, having some fun, and I was speaking with some friends about this one. I think it's Eddie and Pete I was speaking to this one about, and this was out on the Switch store, and they said get on it, but my Switch, I'm pretty much full of space on at the moment, and actually it was quite cheap to get the original copy on the Xbox One. So the game in question is a Yoku's Island Express. Now, this game isn't in there at the moment, it's in the console. I have actually been enjoying it and playing it. There's the back. And what it is, how do I describe this game? I mean, if you read by the back of it, it's a new type of platformer. So it calls itself a platformer. I don't strictly know if it is or not. It's effectively like a pinball game. It's got pinball mechanics. So you're this little beetle guy here, and you're pushing this rock around, God knows why. You attach to it with like a little rope, and throughout the island you've got little flippers, and you'll walk into these kind of rooms, and they'll end up being like a pinball area. So you basically have to bounce up and collect fruit, and whilst you're doing it, you'll like unlock different areas and pick up different things. So you'll need different items to progress into different areas, and you pick them up through playing the pinball levels. It's a really, really bizarre game, and by rights it really shouldn't work, but it really, really does. It is a lot of fun. Team 17 on it, so creators of Worms, so you know it's got to be good. There's the Worms games are absolutely fantastic. But yeah, I think I got this one brand new and sealed. I think it was from Base, and I think it was about £6 postage or something like that. It was under a tenner, and absolutely worth picking up. If you haven't played this and just want a fun pinball game, definitely pick this one up because it is a lot of blinking fun. So yeah, that's my first one I got for the original Xbox. Next one I got for the original Xbox because I've been wanting to get this for a while, and unfortunately I can't get the third one because the third one's on PS4 only and I haven't got one. But I got the Shenmue collection. Yes, Sean, Shenmue 1 and 2. If I can line up for the camera without reflecting everywhere. So I've got both of these on the Dreamcast, and I've been looking at it on the Xbox and thinking I should probably pick it up when it gets cheap enough, but unfortunately it was just quite high up there, still in price, still in CE, it's quite expensive. I think it's £15 second hand. And then all of a sudden I looked and it all kind of dried up everywhere. I was like, damn, where am I going to pick this up from? And again, I found another kind of gaming website that the community recommended to me, and I got it on there. Again, I think this was about a tenner posted and delivered, which is fantastic because it is a HD remaster. Really was getting into Shenmue 1, then I just had to give up for a while. Don't know why, I do need to go back to it. But yeah, both of them in the collection. Really happy to have that one, and probably play it on the Xbox rather than the Dreamcast because less of the loading times and things like that. Now the next one I picked up was, I'll do that one after. We'll do these ones first. So I picked up another couple of games, giving the Switch some love because I've got the lockdown special. It's Animal Crossing on the Switch. So yeah, probably not as interesting to most game collectors, Animal Crossing on the Switch, but those people who have it will know kind of how addictive this game is overall. It is a lot of fun. people just don't get it. I've spoken to people about it. I just don't get it. But it is just crafting, building, fishing. You know, simple daily tasks like to get kind of rewards and achievements, like build up your house, build up your kind of island. You know, things like that. It's just a lot of fun. It doesn't really take, you know, much thought process, and if you've had like, you know, a lousy day or something like that, then you can just stick this on and play, and it's just a proper chilled out game. So, you know, a lot of fun, and this has been ridiculously hard to get during lockdown. The console, the Wii U, is just sold out everywhere, but to actually get the game itself, I think I managed to get it after about, you know, 2-3 weeks into this blooming lockdown. That's how sold out it's been. Nowhere has had it. So yeah, really happy to have that in the collection. And then another Switch game that I picked up, because these games, like, I just couldn't not. It's another Team 17 game, and it's Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair. So the Yooka-Laylee that came out a couple of years, I think it was ago, it's probably 5 years now by my maths. That's straight. That one absolutely bombs, but this one is more. I'll show you the inside of that one, because Animal Crossing is in the machine. Beautiful inside of that one. This one is kind of more platformy, I think. Yeah, 2D platforming adventure hybrid. There you go. So it says it on the box. It must be right. Yeah, made by the same creators as obviously Banjo-Kazooie back in the day. Really like that game. I thought I need to give Yooka-Laylee a go. And yeah, this was there for about 13 quid postage. It really wasn't very much, I don't think. Yeah, it's one of the cheapest like Switch games I've picked up. So at that price, I couldn't not get it. And as well as that, it came in with this little postcard set. I'm not going to open it. I think it's still sealed at the moment. But yeah, I've got like a load of little postcards in there that came separately in with that. So nice little freebie in with the system. Next one I picked up. I picked this one up because I've been following Rob Gennardino Plays and some of the games he's picked up, and he's done a couple of videos on this. And it's one of those games, if somebody hadn't kind of told me about it, I would have just looked past it and not given it a second thought. But it is Virtua Striker 2 on the Dreamcast. And yeah, this is just an arcade football game. It just looks like a lot of fun. It is just 3 buttons, really. It is a shoot, pass and tackle. And yeah, I picked it up. I got it off eBay. Unfortunately, as you can probably see there, it's got a bit of a crack in the cover. Not sure, that may have actually been done in posting, which is a bit of a shame. I think it came in just about a tenner, I think, but it came with disc, it came with manual, and it's got a little advert book in there, although some melt has just burnt a hole in it for some reason. God knows friggin' why, which is a bit of a shame, but overall it's not too bad. The disc is okay. When the disc came, it has some surface scratches on, which I thought might be a bit iffy, but to be honest, they make no difference to actual gameplay, and for the most part, I think, you know, they'll just polish out. Either way, as long as it plays, I'm not too fussed. So yeah, I picked that up from eBay. I think that was about a tenner, so not very much. So I'm happy to have that in my collection to pick up and play, and might see if I can do, you know, a little gameplay. Well, not a response to Rob, because it wasn't one of his VR responses, but I might do a little bit of a gameplay because he's inspired me to do that. And yeah, so last couple of games, I told you it's going to be a short video by my standards anyway, but we've got some big box games for the Wii here, so we've got some massive ones. This one, I'll save the best till last, because we always do, don't we? So this one, now I was talking after me and the guys did one of the podcasts the other week, so obviously TMB podcast, if you don't know, 7 o'clock on a Sunday, Retro Bears channel, go over and check it out if you haven't already. If you have, then you're the best people in the world. Yeah, I was speaking with Eddie about some Wii games. He's like, you really need to check this one out. And he sent me over a picture of one on eBay. And I think one of them, I think this one he sent me was asking for 25 quid. And when I had a look, there was some that had sold for maybe 20, so a little bit under. But there's this £25 one, and then the rest were kind of 30 quid. And I was like, I'll have a look at that. And I thought, well, I'll have a look at it and have a bit more time, to be honest. And then the next day, so set a little alert for it, see if anything came up in the meantime. A little alert came up for it, and it was one for sale in Germany. And I thought, I'd be taking a bit of a punt on this one, but it was actually posted. I think it was £9.66. It was a weird number. It was definitely well under a tenner. £9.66 posted, and it had like a stock photo. It was in German. I had to translate the listing details of it, but it was definitely one that would play on PAL regions, being it's a Wii. I thought, well, if it's got what it says it's got with it, it's definitely going to be worth a punt. So I sent off for it. And then a few days later, it came by special delivery. It didn't come by post. It came by actually a courier. Got a knock on the door, and I had this thing on the doorstep. And I was like, what the hell is that? And I kind of remembered I've ordered it. And what it is this. It's a game called Wicked Monsters Blast on the Wii. Now, I'd not heard about this before it was mentioned. And it is effectively just like a point-blank game for the Wii. And yeah, I played it. It's a lot of fun. It's unlike anything else I played on the Wii. Like I say, I haven't played Point Blank in years, to be honest, on the PlayStation, but this is probably very close to it. And it came boxed. It's got some damage obviously on the box, which I can tape up. It's kind of ripped out there. I'll put it in the view, ripped out there. But other than that, it's absolutely fine. And the game was actually sealed inside. It was actually a sealed game. Now I have opened it because I want to give it a go. Obviously, sealed game was like absolutely minty. There you go. In there, complete with manual from new. Happy days. And what it's got as well is it is a two-player game, which you can probably see on the box. It's got two light guns, or effectively holders for the Wii remotes, so you can use them as light guns. Because obviously the Wii gets such a bad rep as a console from a lot of people just passing it by, thinking it's like it's boring, it's rubbish, and things like that. But actually, the Wii's got an awful lot going for it. You know, it's by far and away the only console like of generations that you can actually play light guns with because of the Wii remotes, because the way they're designed, and that is just really cool. So it came, obviously, it just listed it's going to come with the two light guns. I thought, well, even with that on, I think it's on CEX, it's £10 for just the game. So yeah, £9.66. I got this delivered, light guns, game, and everything. So yeah, I'm just going to put this down out of the way for a minute while I get onto it. So yeah, that brings us to the last game, and obviously been locked up a while, so I think I've gone a bit stir crazy, and I just wanted this one for absolutely ages. So decided to treat myself, took a leaf out of Big Game Al's book and just said, yeah, I'm just going to treat myself and pick this one up. So I finally got another one of my big hitters. And for those who've been asking for months and months, have I got it? Yes, I have. And I've just kept it quiet. It is Pandora's Tower on the Wii. Yes, I finally got this one to add to the collection in the collector's box. And this is bloody lovely. It was listed, it said it was brand new in box. I think it said it only been opened just to check it was in there. The only, if I had to be completely picky about this one, the only slight fault on this is a slight, and you probably can't even see it, there's a slight line down the side of the 12, which, well, not even there, it's like inside the 12. You probably can't even see it. This is how picky I'm being. Like, that just could have been marked or anything. It could have been a bad print run. But yeah, lovely set in this. But I'll open it up so we can have a look inside. So put the case over there out of the way. See what it comes with is this gorgeous steel book. See the back as well. With a bird saw flip. And yeah, the inside's, you can probably not see that very well. It is a picture of a tower. It's Pandora's Tower, maybe. Maybe. Comes with the instructions. Still in the baggie, which is really nice. It comes with this art book. Let's face it, art books never get open. Art books never get read. But just to like open it on, don't know what that was. Some weird ass creeper. Here we go. Just a look inside, like some gorgeous artwork in here. I think they're really nice to have, these artworks. Later. Just really nice, and this I don't think probably never been properly opened. There you go. Probably never be opened again. Probably just sit on my shelf. Probably just open it to show you guys, and then go back on the shelf and never to be seen again. But yeah, the game itself, Most unique Wii game because it is actually in a black case. Don't know of any other Wii games in black cases, which is really cool. And yeah, all in there, nice and mint. So an instruction book here as well. No soundtrack on this one. It has got a Club Nintendo card in, which hasn't been scratched, I can tell, because it's so minty. And all the kind of paraphernalia there. So yes, finally got Pandora's Tower in my collection. Another big hitter off the Wii collection, which I've been going for ages. And yeah, that's what my petrol money that I haven't spent going into work has gone on to. So yeah, that is the pickups, guys. A smaller pickup array since last time, but some cracking stuff, and I really hope you've enjoyed it. So if you have, please let me know in the comments. It'd be nice to know what you think. What's your favourite out of the video? Like Wicked Monsters Blast, honestly recommend to anybody if they have the opportunity to pick that up. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, thank you very much for coming, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all very soon, I am sure. So catch you in the next one, guys, and bye bye for now.